This movie was really good. Hi everyone. Sometimes Grant just doesn't have an intro joke. Sometimes the movie is just legitimately good. Sorry about the glare. It looks like I'm fading off. It looks like I'm ascending, doesn't it? It looks like I'm having like an out of body, like I'm coming undone or something. Like this, my soul is separating. I'm sorry. Fucking well. All right. Sorry, I know it's hard to probably just see me right now, but imagine it like a podcast is just going to be. Well, imagine it almost kind of like the movie we're talking about today. So, yeah. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise Up Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Sorry about the glare again. It looks like I have a lens flare, doesn't it? It looks... Okay. We were talking about a movie today, movies and TVs that we do here. I tried to keep it a little bit of a mystery. I forgot this movie was coming out. So, this movie is, it is a movie, movies and TVs we do here, and that movie is We Met in Virtual Reality. We Met in Virtual Reality is directed by Joe Hunting. It premiered at the Sundance Film Festival this year. It was one of the films I was considering checking out, but I didn't have the funds at a certain point to do so, but I said when it comes out and it's available to the public, I will check it out. And it was, this week, on HBO Max. And again, it's directed by Joe Hunting, written, directed, produced, and edited, I believe, by Joe Hunting. And this film is a documentary that is incredibly innovative. It's essentially an animated documentary, because the entire film is shot in the program called VR Chat. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's essentially a video game of sorts, but it's mainly a VR hangout, where people can play as different avatars and just kind of, shoot the shit, get to know each other. And that's what this film is essentially. It's essentially a documentary about a process. Particularly the relationships that have formed between various users within. Some of them friendships, some of them romance, some of them even deeper than that, just a community. We meet a couple who kind of is a... And it's sort of an unfamiliar thing, but essentially we get to see these characters sort of grow, and we find out that, it's shot during the pandemic, and so we get to kind of see that this was kind of a lifeline for a lot of these people. And that's basically the premise. It's we get to see these people for about 90 minutes, roughly, 92 minutes, roughly, and we get to know them, and we get to kind of fall for them also, and kind of like them. These are all real people, but they're not going by their real names. They're going by their avatars. So it's like one of the guys' name is Toaster. Another one's name is It's Ya Boy. Just cute. And we just kind of get to see them strut their stuff, and we see kind of the insights that come from that. I loved it. I really, really loved this movie. What I loved about it is I am completely a novice. I barely know how I'm able to do videos on here. I couldn't imagine being able to work one of those VR things. My only knowledge of VR Chat is literally that god-awful, if kind of momentarily amusing, Ugandan Knuckles nonsense. So I knew nothing about this, and I was convinced watching the trailer that as interesting as it looked, it could have just been a gimmick. But it isn't. Yes, it's an unfamiliar way of making a film, but once you after a few minutes, you kind of get used to it, and you're just absorbed in these people. There are key moments of real insight. There's a user, this young woman who, talks about how since the pandemic's gone on, the film essentially takes place between December 2020 and August of 2021, around there, roughly, as we kind of see these people. Talks about, how much she missed things that she didn't know she missed, like interacting with a coworker she barely talks to, or the person checking her out at the grocery store, or the person doing her nails at the salon, and talking about how you don't realize until you really can't be around people how much you really miss them. These kind of day-to-day people. There's a character whose brother took his own life, and we kind of see her processing this, and she's essentially mute, as well, and she communicates through signs, and we see her kind of, her or him, it's kind of, they never speak, we kind of see them processing it. We have a young woman who teaches sign language, and that's what she does in the world, who also has suffered from depression and is very, very open about it. We meet a couple of... Jesus, sorry. Ah, Jesus Christ, superstar. You done? Sorry. We meet... dude, I am invisible. Sorry. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you can kind of see me there. Alright. Sorry about that. But we kind of get to know them. There's some romances. There's one couple who gets married in the platform. And it's not really a movie about plot, but we just kind of see these people. They do occasionally address the realities of the situation. One couple, one of the members is in the United States, the other one is from Canada. And how they had to close up the Canadian border during the pandemic, and kind of that kept them, further from meeting each other in person. There's some lovely elements, such as them preparing for when they're going to first meet in person in the VR to, prepare themselves for the kind of running to each other's arms at the airport. Little things like that are really, really, really wonderful little nuggets. And then just the visual achievement. This is kind of... One thing I have to give a movie is when it does something visually and does something on a film level that I've never seen before. I've never seen a movie like this. This is a really imaginative way of making a film. I love this movie. I loved We Met in Virtual Reality. And there's not much more to say about it, you guys. I'm going to give it... Yeah, you see it. Again. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars for We Met in Virtual Reality. It's brisk. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's moving. It's funny at parts. It's genuinely visually stunning. I love this movie. It's one of the best films I've seen all year. This has been a good month for movies. I realized because on my Facebook I do monthly movie rundowns where I kind of give quick hits, kind of condensed, of what I thought of all the movies in a month. There were no movies that were 2 stars or under in July. It's like the first month this year where I've had no worse to talk about, which is kind of amazing. That's awesome. So yeah, July's over and there's nothing bad to say. Wow. Some movies that are not great movies, but not any that are 2 stars or under, which is amazing. Alright. It's been a good month. Alright. Trailer Trash None, watched on HBO Max. Was there shawarma? Yeah, there was some... the last shot kind of leads into credits, and there's some other cool visual bits during the credits. And the credits aren't long. The credits are 1.5 minutes. It's a documentary, and it's on HBO, so it's not that long. Alright. We will be back next week. We will be back with reviews of Bullet Train and Easter Sunday and some other stuff that I need to kind of consolidate and see what those are. We'll have reviews also on the horizon for Summering, Dragon Ball Superhero. And more to come. That'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, or at least I think I am. I'm kind of turning invisible. Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews this and other fun stuff, you can check me out on Letterboxd.com at Raising Popcorn with Grant. You can also find me on Facebook, Raising Popcorn with Grant on Facebook.com. You can also check out my podcast, Raising Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of We Met in Virtual Reality? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Oh, now you disappear. Thanks, Claire. Think my opinion's good? You think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. Until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.